One of the danger spots in any college football season. Ranked team against unranked opponent. And we'll see if the upset can shake up the rankings in this one. The Cowboys will get us started with the opening kickoff. From inside the 10, here he comes. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. So Purdue's offense takes the field. And are we ever lucky to see these two great quarterbacks in action here today? And Jesse, it won't be long before we'll see them squaring off on Sundays.
Yeah, and these guys can both stress a defense for similar reasons, and we've seen it all year long, right? Both guys have tremendous arm talent, and both guys can hurt you running the football as well. Defenses are really going to have to be careful with how they try and defend these two quarterbacks, David. This one could come down to which guy has the ball last.
Yeah, which is really, really cool. A big showdown. They know what's on the line. Man, these are two huge names, you know, brand versus brand, big-time baller versus big-time baller, trying to come out on top. Yeah, defenses, I feel bad for them. That's not what this is about. This is about the QBs.
He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. And the Boilermakers have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
You just need more from your offensive line. 2nd and short like that, you'd love to be able to fire off the ball and pick that up running it, but the defense was able to get penetration. They were able to get a stop, and now you set up 3rd down, and this offensive line is going to have to play a lot better here.
They'll throw on 3rd and short. Looking to buy time. And the pressure gets home.
Man, you talk all week about setting the tone, quieting this crowd. Don't let him get involved. You know how you do that? Get a sack and force a punt on the first possession of the football game. That's a heck of a start for this defense.
And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. The Cowboys offense will go to work for the first time today. And we've got a superb matchup to watch here, David. One of the best quarterbacks in the country. And how much will he be willing to challenge one of the best corners in the land?
Well, and it's going to be more interesting to me, Jesse. Do they let him make it? Like, does he choose to go after him and believe in his ability and believe in his matchups? Or do they stay away from him? Because a lot of people stay away from him. He's that good out wide that you don't want that smoke. And I'm interested to see, Jesse, if he has the onions to go after the corner and try to make plays.
Well, one thing we know about him for sure is he's a believer in his own arm talent. He's the kind of guy that thinks he can fit the football into the smallest windows, but you're right. He's got to pick his battles and be careful when he decides to attack this guy because he has picked off some really good quarterbacks in the past, and you know he's just licking his chops, hoping for a chance today.
The option look. Shakes off the defender. Across the 45. Still running at the 40. Lowers those pads. And he put his foot in the ground and turned it upfield and turned it into a big play. Great decision to keep it. Now from inside the red zone. Caught in the backfield, it's Babers. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And the Cowboys come to the line in the hurry-up. Fakes the grab. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Offense lining up quickly. Snap from the gun on 3rd down. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
This offense put together a really good drive, man. Like, that was a good drive, but 3rd down in the red zone and the field starts to shrink. They really struggle to try to find a play to get someone open.
Big tight end makes the grab. It's a 1st down. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense.
And they must have had a play in practice that they just felt was unstoppable, because they essentially just took away an automatic chip shot field goal to go for that 4th down. But because of the execution, it was just too good. They're looking now to score 6.
He stopped behind the line of scrimmage. He reached into his bag for that move, and it didn't get him loose at all. They go right back to their man on 2nd and goal. And he is stopped, not getting close to the end zone. Line of scrimmage still at the 3. These last 2 plays have just made you go, what are you doing? 3rd and goal, a chance to set it right. From the gun, wants to pass. Backs looking for the goal line. And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. This is a short kick, but the problem is the angle. What a disappointment. No good. And the score will stay right where it is after that miss.
Well, they knew coming into this game touchdowns were going to be real hard to come by going up against this defense. So when you got opportunities to kick field goals, you've got to come away with 3 points. You're not going to get these chances very often.
Keeps it moving for a 3-yard gain to the 24.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Grab near the marker. It's Brewer. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling there out to the 35. 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And they'll pick up the 1st down and mark it at the 47.
1st down, you know you always want to establish the running game. How about this offense? Nothing fancy. Run the football, be physical, get a big game.
To the air on 1st down. Quickly complete. He's into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 47. The Boilermakers with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. They'll leave it with him. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going. It squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
That defense was a wall, and I think they're going to stop him a little bit short of this 1st down. Defense has dominated the early part of this game, and the stats point that out emphatically. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. Trying to get it to the marker. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
That's not surprising. You're going for that every single time. 4th and inches in your opponent's territory. You're trying to get closer and closer to field goal range so you can pay this drive off by scoring points. Nice play call.
Just when they're looking run, now up top. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
And that's your goal. Separate man from ball. Try to get your shoulder in there on the catch point and really give him something to think about. Physically jar that football and knock it out. Nice job by the defender.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. This time he's got his man. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. The Boilermakers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Caught close to the marker. It's Brewer. They get him out of bounds right at the 5-yard line, and that one might have saved a touchdown.
Third down and short is exactly what you want on offense because you can run the football, make the defense suck up, but you can also throw it. Nice execution, third and short, now set up in a first and goal situation.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? Back to pass. Trying to find the end zone. Touchdown, Boilermaker! The offense cashing it in on that drive. They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, your game is a big one, but so is this battle right now inside the Big Ten. Notre Dame has the lead currently, but it hasn't come easy for the Golden Domers. They're in a tight one right now. They're up by 4 over Illinois. We'll let you know if anything else comes out of Big Ten country from this one. Back to you.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. The Cowboys racing to the line in the hurry-up. Let's talk for just a moment about Wyoming. Can be a little bit tricky to balance that high school recruiting, transfer portal recruiting. He smashes his way through again. He goes out of bounds right at the 37-yard line. A good, productive play there to get things going. Looking to throw on first down. He's got it. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. And the Cowboys with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. It's complete. Makes the stop at the 49. Give him 5 yards on the play and a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Wants to throw on first down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Touchdown, Cowboys. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
It's so nice to have these big playmaking tight ends that are basically oversized receivers. Make a play down the field to him, huge catch radius, makes the play, and then I love the run after the catch. These guys can do this nowadays. He does the rest of the work and gets into the end zone.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Got the first down and more. He's now up to 52 yards on the ground, and that magical 1,000-yard mark is oh so close. Wants to go up top on first down. Got the quick pass. No chance to run, but still a good game.
I love the anticipation on that throw by the QB on the out route. You got to throw it before the receiver comes out of his break. Nice work.
Runs through a tackle. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground.
And this running back right now is sending a very clear message. He doesn't want to just be known as a guy that can run around you or run away from you. He wants you to know he can lower the shoulder and get those tough yards if need be.
Rushes on him. Finds his big tight end. He'll be forced out of bounds at the 28. That throw and catch, a really good example of why coaches don't want a quarterback to get stuck on a particular target, isn't it, David?
Yep, that's exactly right. Find the guy who's open because you got so many guys that have so much speed that can do so much damage on the field. Find my matchup, get it to him, let him do the rest.
The Boilermakers in a good spot here with second and short. Gives it to the back on the draw. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. Breaks into the... Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he waltzes into the score. Touchdown, Purdue! How about that running back lumbering his way and getting into the end zone?
Find the end zone. You might not necessarily be known for long runs and your fast move, but all you got to do is get it done. Have the agility, have the awareness, score the touchdown.
What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Wyoming takes over the football and the Cowboy offense on its way out. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Looking downfield on first down. Finds his man. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Back to pass on second down. The short hands, it's Babers. He gets it up close to the 25, out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 24. The Cowboys come to the line on third and short, looking to keep the drive moving. From the gun on third down. Caught near the sticks. It's off. Has plenty for the first down, and they stop him at the 28. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Here comes the option. Now the pitch. And they just didn't get anybody on that defense out of position, and they will lose yardage on that one. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. So now it's second and long. Back to throw time, running short in the half. Fires to the big fella. He'll be forced out of bounds right at the 30-yard line as they try to grind out some room. Now this offense facing a third and long from their own 30. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man downfield. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. And the Cowboys will snap it on first and 10. To the air on first down. Grab near the sticks. It's Shaw. Oh, he's got some space. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Setting up for a first and 10 from the 26.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them. Double time, hustling to the line to stop the clock.
On the play. Third down coming.
Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Out of the shotgun on third down. Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be fourth down. And here comes the field goal unit for the second time tonight. And this one sails through just inside that left upright. That'll bring him to within 4. So they get the late field goal right before the half, and not much time after this kickoff for an answer. And no chance at a return. Here they'll start this drive at their own 25. One more snap coming before halftime. Using his legs, it's Dallas. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors. And halftime update. And the Boilermakers will kick it away to crank up the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Wyoming has the football back, and here comes the offense. They got a lot done through the air in the first half, and they might need even more production here in the second.
I think they will, Reese, and I think this is an offense that has proven they're playing with good timing right now. They've got some matchups where they're winning one-on-one, and they're just going to have to keep going back to the well, David, relying on hitting some explosive plays to win this game.
Yeah, and I think we look at numbers naturally, and they're losing. So that's the most important thing on the scoreboard, but they have had success. And so what do? You keep playing pitch and catch. You got to score, but you got to talk to your defense. I need some stops. I need the football back quickly so we can do some more damage.
The Cowboys want to crank the tempo. Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Got it in the middle, it's Shaw. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. Really good job working through his progression. You get it to him quickly, and the big tight end has a chance to run a little.
And a really good job by the QB throwing an accurate throw. I got to hit those guys on the move, on the run, so they can do this. They can catch the football, get upfield, and chew up some extra yards.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Pressure coming. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Cowboys now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Second down, he'll throw it. Zings it complete to the right. Didn't pick up a lot there, moving it forward just a few. Seventh play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. He's not going to get there. Had to get it to the 35-yard line to pick up the first down. Now they have a decision to make on fourth. Needs it to keep this drive alive. Turning it on. Lowers that shoulder, delivers the blow. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. They're going to ride this running back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. Wrestled down at that 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. He caught it. And he was knocked down immediately, short of the line to gain. They'll have to make a decision here. The Cowboys come to the line trying to convert on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Wyoming. They take the lead with the 6.
And a really nice job understanding I got to get to that gap where there's a little bit of open space in the middle of the field when I run that post route. QB lays it out for him, and he catches it, gets 2 feet in bounds, in the end zone, touchdown.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. Running backs on either side of the quarterback. From the gun to give, looking for room. Found that space and picked up 6 out to the 33.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
The Boilermakers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Let's send the tight end in motion. Second down, they'll go to the air. Pulls it in, it's Dallas. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on you.
He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. Hauls it in. That'll be the field. He's got room. That'll be enough for a first down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48. He might have expected to see this DB up in his receiver's kitchen. Instead, nice little zone, and they pick up the first.
Man, offenses are getting so good, Reese, at seeing the holes in the zone, knowing you're in zone, knowing where to sit down, how to make it an easy pitch and catch for the quarterback, and that's what it was on 3rd and short.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Finds his man. It's Brewer. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Now facing a 3rd and long. Wide receiver comes in motion. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Makes the catch. There he goes. He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it. The Boilermakers are on the move. He might want another play. Looking to throw on 1st down. He's taking the shot. Hits him in stride inside the 10. Touchdown, Boilermakers! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
This offense is so exciting to watch. They've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And the returner will be brought down. Wyoming takes over the football, and the Cowboy offense on its way out. Well, the last time they had it, the long field didn't bother them in the least, and they'll try to do it again. Working that left side now. Out of bounds at the 27-yard line, and this offense needed a play like that.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some low huddle.
And the Cowboys want to pick up the tempo. Leaves it with the back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. It's a draw. He's brought down at the 33 as the defense keeps him away from that 1st down marker. 4th down coming up. The Cowboys will send out the punt unit. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. They'll start this drive and snap it from the 40. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop.
I know that wasn't a huge, sexy gain. I know not everybody's jumping up and down, but what it does do is put you in a great position to succeed on 2nd down. 2nd and 10, really hard. 3rd and 10, really hard. Now you're in a manageable situation. It really gives you the whole playbook.
And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming.
That's what I'm talking about. That is how you close. And when a guy's going to make a catch, you make sure he doesn't make it. Physicality, using your pads, running through him. And guess what? Not only this play does he feel it, next time he tries to go over the middle or feels footsteps, this will pay dividends.
Well, that's great timing by the quarterback and receiver on that out route. If you're going to be running that against man coverage like they were there, that ball has to be thrown early, and it's got to be thrown out in front of the receiver, and they execute it perfectly.
Out of the gun to give to the back. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. That's the end of the period, and Purdue has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. Chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Running back searching for a hole. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
Really impressed with the running back. His stats haven't been great, right? Every yard has been hard to come by, but these are some of the best runs we've seen in the game by him, and it's happening at the most important time here in the fourth quarter.
Motion from the back. From the gun, the running back has it. Finds a little bit of room. Give him a couple down to the 23.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead. The offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
To the air on second down. Unloads to the wideout. He makes a grab, and he will score! Touchdown, Purdue! That score pushes this out to a comfortable margin, and they are oh so close to a 10-game winning streak.
And this receiver is on fire. He's got all the skills that you look for in a big-time target. And that's already his second touchdown of the game.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, we have a 28-17 ball game. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Big Ten action right now, and wait till you see how things are playing out in this one, Phyllis. Notre Dame is currently up big at this moment in what's shaping up to be a lopsided affair for the Golden Domers. They're up by 31 over Illinois. We'll let you know if anything else comes out of Big Ten country from this one, guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. He'll pull it on the read. Makes one man miss. Breaks into the open. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. And the Cowboys want to move quickly.
And this QB is dialed in. You've already seen the passing ability to make plays down the field. But how about this? Running the option as well. The diversity in this offense, really hard to stop, and he's having a day.
This is the moment for this offense to put a drive together. It doesn't matter what's happened up to the point of this game, but you're trailing right now. You've got to put some points up on the board. This is where all 11 guys need to be playing together as one.
Third and long, he has to throw for it. Makes the grab. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down.
And even though they're trailing here in the fourth quarter, they've got a quarterback that can bring them back, but they need him now to play his A-plus level of football. You saw a nice completion on that last third down. Let's see if he can keep it going.
Got 3 on first down and 2nd and 7.
That wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Quarterback needs to make a better throw there. Incomplete. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. on 3rd and long. Try to convert through the air. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Down in the 4th quarter. It's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. Lost one deep down the right side. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game.
Yeah, and unfortunately in the 4th quarter, losing, you got to put the foot on the accelerator. You got to make something happen. So I get they had to be aggressive and go for it. They just can't seem to get this offense to make plays when they need it the most.
The give out of the gun. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain.
Well, the offense has the lead, and we call this 4-minute offense. This is a situation that teams around the country practice, having the lead late in the game and needing to ice it by running the football and throwing high-percentage passes.
Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
He just keeps piling up numbers with completion after completion in this standout performance.
And I think some people might say late in the game, you got the win, everything's in hand, be a little bit conservative, or you just say, I'm just going to keep doing me. And what I do with this offense is throw the football all over the yard, and I'm going to try to win me a big trophy at the end of the year.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20.
These situations are preached so much in college football. Finishing a game strong, understanding circumstances. They are running the football right at you, trying to keep that clock moving, get a few firsts, and get a W.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. It'll be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. Quite a bit of work to do on 3rd down from the 23, and this D would love to force a field goal try. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. From here, it would just be a 30-yard field goal try. Let's see how aggressive they're going to be to try to pick up that 1st down. Shoots it to the left. That 3rd down pass was coming in hot before it fell to the ground. And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. And this one will be a 40-yard try from the left hash. Absolute shank. Missed it. After the miss, still an 11-point game, guys.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man, just go for it every time. Like, the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. Looking to fire. Catch in the middle, it's off. And he laid the lumber to stop him from getting the 1st down. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this 3rd down play. Clock running. He's got an open man. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Cowboys will have it 1st and 10. Just keeps slinging it. Finds his man. It's Shaw. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a 1st down.
And that's a 1st down.
Looking to throw on first down. Complete with conviction on the crosser. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. And they'll spike the ball to try to save as much time as they can.
No gain on the play. Second down coming up.
Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Wants to go up top. He's got it and still on his feet. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain.
These third downs are so critical in deciding the outcomes of football games, especially when you start to get closer to the end zone. You drill it, you practice it. This offense needs to be dialed in, needs to be in rhythm, and needs to act.
Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. The defense making a play to put an exclamation point. This one and that ought to do it.
That should be the nail in the coffin. What a great break on the football. Getting the big turnover. You got the lead. Now just go out there, be smart on offense, and run that clock.
Looking for more room. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down.
Big reason why his team has the lead right now late is because of his performance running the football. Well over 100 yards in this game. They knew that they were going to have to really put a lot of pressure on him. He'd have to shoulder the load, and he has delivered for his offense all game long.
All business today for this ball club. They come out and they get the win.
And that's all that matters. It's not always pretty. You don't always do everything you want to do or check all the boxes. But at the end of the game, Jesse, you want that W.
No doubt about it. They made the plays they needed to make in order to get this win. I thought the quarterback showed tremendous poise, good leadership throughout the course of the game. Defense made stops when they had to make them. So, right, there were some things they're going to need to clean up moving forward, but ultimately they were the better team today.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.